నమస్తే. ఈ మహమ్మారి కరోనా వైరస్ సందర్భంగా గత 40 రోజులుగా ప్రజలందరూ లాక్డౌన్ ఒత్తిడిలో ఉన్నారు. ముఖ్యంగా విద్యార్థులు వారి పాఠశాలకు దూరమై, చదువులకు దూరమై, పరీక్షలకు దూరమై ఎంతో క్షోభను అనుభవిస్తూ ఉండవచ్చు. 10వ తరగతి పరీక్షలు మన తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రంలో 3 పేపర్స్ తర్వాత ఆగిపోయిన విషయం మీ అందరికీ తెలిసిందే. మిగిలిన 8 పేపర్లు జూన్ 8వ తారీఖు నుండి 29వ తారీఖు వరకు పరీక్షల టైం టేబుల్ ఇచ్చింది. ఇలాంటి లాక్డౌన్ సమయంలో విద్యార్థులు ఎదుర్కొంటున్న ఒత్తిడులకు వాళ్ళు వారి ఉపాధ్యాయులతో దూరమైన వేళ ఎలా పరీక్షలు రాయాలి అనే అయోమయానికి గురవుతున్న వేళ మేము JS3 అనే సంస్థతో ఒప్పందం కుదుర్చుకొని ఈ 10వ తరగతి పరీక్షలు రాసే విద్యార్థుల కొరకు ఒక ఆన్లైన్ క్లాసుల రూపకల్పన చేసినాము. ముఖ్యంగా తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రంలోని పేరొందిన భాషా పరిజ్ఞానం ఉన్న, విషయ పరిజ్ఞానం ఉన్న ఉపాధ్యాయులతో ఈ ఆన్లైన్ క్లాసులు ఇస్తున్నాం. ఆ ఆన్లైన్ క్లాసులు ఒక పాఠశాలకు పరిమితం కాకుండా, ఒక పాఠశాల విద్యార్థులకే పరిమితం కాకుండా ఈరోజు ఆర్మూర్ పట్టణమే కాకుండా ఆర్మూర్ చుట్టుపక్కల పరిసర ప్రాంతంలోని 10వ తరగతి విద్యార్థులు ఎవరైతే జూన్ 8వ తారీఖు నుంచి పరీక్ష రాయబోతున్నారో వారి ఉపయోగార్థము ఈ ఆన్లైన్ క్లాసులను పిల్లలకు ఉపయోగకరంగా ఉంటుందని మా ప్రతిపాదనను ఈ NCN ఛానల్ వారి ఛానల్ యాజమాన్యానికి ఇవ్వగా వారు మనస్ఫూర్తిగా ముందుకొచ్చి మేము కూడా ఈ పిల్లలకు విద్యను అందించడంలో మేము కూడా ఒక ప్రధాన పాత్రను పోషిస్తాం అని ముందుకొచ్చి మనకు ఈ విధంగా సహకరిస్తున్నందుకు మీ తరఫున, మా తరఫున, శ్రీభాషిత పాఠశాల తరఫున NCN యాజమాన్యానికి, నవనాథ ఛానల్ యాజమాన్యానికి నా మనస్పూర్వక అభినందనలు తెలుపుతూ ధన్యవాదాలు తెలుపుకుంటున్నాను. ఈ విషయ పరిజ్ఞానం ఉన్న ఉపాధ్యాయులు రోజుకు కనీసము 1 గంట మొదలుకొని 1 గంట 30 నిమిషాల వరకు వారు పరీక్షా సమయంలో ఎలా ప్రిపేర్ కావాలి అనే కోణంలో మీకు క్లాసులు ఇవ్వబడింది. ఇట్టి క్లాసులను ఈ నవనాథ ఛానల్ వాళ్ళు NCNలో నవనాథ్ ఛానల్లో రోజు 2 పూటల ఉదయము మరియు సాయంత్రం మీకు ప్రత్యేక ప్రసారం చేస్తారు. ఎందుకంటే చాలామంది విద్యార్థులకు, ముఖ్యంగా గ్రామీణ ప్రాంత విద్యార్థులకు స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్లు అందుబాటులో ఉండకపోవచ్చు. ఒకవేళ స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్లు ఉన్నా నెట్వర్క్ అందుబాటులో ఉండకపోవచ్చు. ఒకవేళ నెట్వర్క్ ఉన్నా సరి అయిన డేటా సరిపోకపోవచ్చు. ఎన్నో ఇబ్బందులకు గురయ్యి వాళ్లకు అందకపోవచ్చు అనే ఉద్దేశంతో ఈరోజు ఈ క్లాసులను ప్రత్యేకంగా ఆర్మూర్ పట్టణ మరియు పరిసర ప్రాంత విద్యార్థుల కోసం ఈ నవనాథ ఛానల్ ముందుకు రావడం విశేషం. ఇటువంటి సదవకాశాన్ని విద్యార్థులు దీక్షతో, పట్టుదలతో దీనిని సద్వినియోగం చేసుకోవాల్సిందిగా నేను అందరినీ ప్రార్థిస్తున్నాను. ముఖ్యంగా ఈ పరీక్షల సమయంలో విద్యార్థులు ఎటువంటి ఆందోళనకు గురి కాకుండా సబ్జెక్టు పైనే దృష్టి పెడుతూ అనుభవం ఉన్న ఉపాధ్యాయులచే ఇచ్చిన గైడ్లైన్స్ను తూచా తప్పకుండా పాటిస్తూ చక్కగా పరీక్ష రాసి ఉత్తమ మార్కులతో పాస్ అయ్యి ఆర్మూర్ను మన తెలంగాణ పటంలోనే ఒక గొప్ప ప్రాంతంగా పేరు తెచ్చుకుంటారని మనస్ఫూర్తిగా ఆశిస్తూ రాబోయే రోజుల్లో భారతదేశానికి గొప్ప భావి భారత పౌరులుగా తయారవుతారని ఆకాంక్షిస్తూ మరొకసారి ఈ నవనాథ్ ఛానల్ NCN ఛానల్ యాజమాన్యానికి మరియు సిబ్బందికి నా మనస్పూర్వక అభినందనలు, కృతజ్ఞతలు. మరొకసారి అందరికీ ఆరోగ్యమే మహాభాగ్యం కాబట్టి విద్యార్థులు, వారి కుటుంబ సభ్యులు, రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వము, కేంద్ర ప్రభుత్వం ఇచ్చిన సూచనలను తూచా తప్పకుండా పాటిస్తూ మీ ఆరోగ్యాన్ని, మీ కుటుంబం సభ్యుల ఆరోగ్యాన్ని దృష్టిలో ఉంచుకొని ప్లీజ్ స్టే హోమ్, స్టే సేఫ్, స్టే హెల్తీ. జై హింద్.
Lockdown period, it is a time to you have to what kind of what I say, it is time to rejuvenate. Rejuvenate means we have to motivate ourselves and be enthusiastic. Okay, children. Now, yesterday in a paper one we have discussed two chapters. One is real numbers, another one is sets. I told you that the key concept, what kind of key concept, and based on the key concept, what kind of questions you may come across in the examination. That's very important. The point of examination is very important. In the same way, if you see yesterday I have given a simple question regarding sets, whether they are disjoint sets or not. Most of the children are you said that they are disjoint, but they are not disjoint. I told if X is A is a set of X such that X is equal 1 by n square, where n is less than or equal to 10, and B X such that X is equal to n square, where n is less than or equal to 10, where n belongs to n, natural numbers. So by seeing these kind of questions, so you will be in a hurry, you will be answering the question in the wrong way. That is not correct. So be keen in your examinations. Today we are going to discuss polynomials. Now what I would like to say here, I would discuss the different key concepts. So here, what are the key concepts? Was degree of polynomial. Degree, it is a prerequisite. Degree and value of polynomial. Then very important, zeros of the polynomial. Zeros of the polynomial. So then, if you take what kind of polynomials, the monomial, that is a linear polynomial, ax plus b. What is linear? The degree is 1. Here again quadratic polynomial, ax square plus bx plus c. This is another polynomial. This is called quadratic polynomial. We have ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. So whose degree is 3? That is called cubic polynomial. So if we are having the ax to the power of 4th degree polynomial, like that, there are different degrees of polynomials will be different. Now in this chapter we will focus on the polynomial p of x is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. It is a quadratic polynomial, and some f of x is equal to
Sir, Ramana, sir, voice is not clear, sir. It got struck actually.
voice is clear, sir, now?
Previously, you were explaining about the quadratic polynomial. It was not completely clear, sir.
Okay.
You are writing equation.
Is it clear?
Fine. Okay.
Yes, quadratic polynomial. I would like to explain the value of polynomial. What kind of questions you may get in from in the examination? Value of the polynomial. So now, what I would like to tell you that. So value of the polynomial. What kind of questions you may come across in the examination? You see, I'll write one question on the blackboard. So now, if one is the value of the polynomial or zero of the polynomial. So value means if you substitute, suppose p of x is equal 3x square minus 2x plus 1. It is a polynomial, quadratic polynomial, where I can put p of 1. What is
instead of x is equal 1, if I could substitute value of x is equal 1, then 3 into 1 square minus 2 into 1 plus 1. This is equal what? 3 minus 2 plus 1. If you add this one, 4 minus 2, that will be the 2. This is called value of the polynomial. Then again, what will be the 0 of the polynomial? Where you substitute the value, if you cut 0, then that value will be the 0 of the polynomial. So now I will write a question on your board. You see, if, now write down the question with me. If 1 is a 0 of the polynomial, 0 of the polynomial, P of x is equal ax square minus 3 into a minus 1 into x minus 1. Then what is the question? Then find the value of a. So this is, what does it mean? What does it mean? You have to find if p of x is a polynomial, then if it is a x is equal 1 is a 0, if that means p of 1 is equal 0. Now what you have to do? You have to substitute the value here. So we have to substitute the value means p of 1. What is p of 1? A into 1 square minus 3 into a minus 1 into 1 minus 1. You see, the p of 1 is equal to 0 here, then a minus 3 into a minus 1. This is the equation you got. Now let us see. Here a minus 3a minus into minus again will be 3 is equal to 0. A minus 3a, that is equal to minus 2a plus 3 is equal to 0. Minus 2a is equal to minus 3. Then a is equal to minus 3 by 2. Minus 3 by minus 2. Minus minus cancel. So this is 3 by 2. ఒకసారి చాట్ లో చాట్ కి వెళ్ళి వెదర్ ఆడియో ఇస్ క్లియర్ అన్నాడు. ఇది వాడుతున్నాను చాట్ వ్యవస్థ.
Sir, audio clear undi kan
video. Sir, is it audio is clear?
Yes, audio
please
is clear.
Give a message.
No, audio is clear, sir. But video koddiga blur
this is the question. These kind of questions you may come across. They don't ask direct find the value of 1. Suppose if is 2x square minus 3x plus 2 is a polynomial. Got it? So now what they don't ask like find the value of p of 1 and not like that. So sometimes they will ask questions will be like that. If it is a polynomial, so based on what I'm taking, now you have to understand simply. If p of x is equal to a polynomial where 2x square minus 3x plus 1, let it be. So if they will be asked to find the value of p of 1 plus p of minus 1 by p of 2, like this. So you have to find out each and every value, then you have to see. So these kind of questions you may come across in the examination. Okay. So if the 0 of the polynomial or value of the polynomial, whatever it may be, so these kind of questions. Okay. అది కావాలా మనకు అది. Okay. Now let us see a polynomial ax square plus bx plus c is a quadratic polynomial. Now what we know, if it is a quadratic polynomial, is the zeros of these polynomial led alpha beta. So if you know alpha plus beta is equal, what is minus b by a. This is very important. And alpha beta c by a. Okay. Now, what kind of questions you will be getting based on this concept?
So please wait for a minute. I am changing my setup. Listen to me. The sum of the zeros and the product of the zeros. So in such case, and again, if you know the zeros of the polynomial, how to form a polynomial, the general way. So that is equal. If you know that something is given, the zeros of the polynomials are given, then you have to express the polynomial. Then you can take the p of x is equal some k into x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha. So now my question is, please note down the question. So this is the fundamental concept. So on this concept, what kind of questions may come up? They don't ask direct find the like that. Now what kind of question is, if 2 plus root 3 and 2 minus root 3 are the two zeros of a polynomial, then find the then are the two zeros of a polynomial. Now how can you do? Let us, if you know you can substitute the value here, then p of x will be, then you can make k into some x square minus, you do in your rough work, you see these are the surds, we have consecutive surds, 2 plus this one, I can say alpha 2 plus root 3 and plus 2 minus root 3. So root 3 will get cancelled here again. So alpha a plus b into a minus b, and I am writing here directly. You don't write like here 4 minus x. Now this will be a into x square minus 4x plus 1. So for k value 1, k value 2, k value something. So you will be getting the different kinds of quadratic expression or quadratic polynomial. This is the way they will give this kind of zeros. Then you are not supposed to worry. They will be consecutive. They are consecutive surds. If you could add, you will be getting the root. If you multiply a plus b, a minus b, 2 into 2 square minus root 3 square, 4 minus 3. Understand? So this is the way you have to present in the examination. So these are the 1 mark or 2 mark questions. Okay. Now what kind of I will try to discuss everything. If you take one more problem, if alpha beta are the zeros of the polynomial, if alpha, now write down the problem with me. If alpha beta are the two zeros of the polynomial, what is the polynomial? P of x is equal to x square minus 8x plus k. Okay, x square minus 8x plus k. Then find the value of k. So these kind of, what you have to do, alpha beta are the zeros of the polynomial. then the polynomial x square plus minus 8x plus k, then what is the the sum of the squares of the zeros will be given. Sum of the squares of the zeros is 40. Sum of the squares of the zeros is 40. Now find the value of k. These different questions will become. Again, sometimes what they ask, if alpha beta of the zeros of the polynomial, so then alpha beta is minus 1, alpha minus beta is equal to minus 1. This is another condition for another question also. So same question is like this: x square minus 8x plus k. So one time they will be asked like that. For this, what you have to do? If you know alpha plus b, what is alpha? How you get alpha plus beta? Alpha square plus beta square. Alpha plus beta whole square is equal to alpha square plus beta square minus, tell me, 2 alpha beta. I need this one. So alpha square plus beta square is equal to alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha. Now let us substitute alpha plus beta square is equal to what has given 40. You know alpha plus beta what? Yeah, minus b by a minus 8 by 1, 8 square. 2 alpha plus b, 2 alpha, 2 into alpha to alpha c by a. That is k, 2 into k. Now let us see 40 minus 40 is equal to 64 minus 2k. I need 2k is equal to 64 minus 40. You will be getting 24. 2k is equal to, then k is equal to 24 by 2. That is equal to. So these kind of question, understand? If alpha beta are the two roots of
Ramnaya sir. Sir, Ramnaya sir. కొద్దిగా జూమ్ అంటే దగ్గరికి పెడతారా సార్ కెమెరా కొద్దిగా?
ఓకే 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 ఐ విల్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ అగైన్ అండి.
కొద్దిగా దగ్గర పెట్టండి కెమెరా దగ్గర పెట్టండి. రైట్ కొద్దిగా రైట్ సైడ్ తిప్పండి, అంటే కొద్దిగా బోర్డ్ ని.
ఓకే సార్,
ఇంకొద్దిగా తిప్పండి. ఓకే ఓకే ఓకే
2 minutes time ఇవ్వగలుగుతారు.
yes
2 zeros of the polynomial. Please write down zeros of the polynomial. Which polynomial I am giving? X square. Polynomial P of x is equal to x square minus 5x plus k. 5x plus k minus 5x plus k. If alpha minus beta is equal to 1, then find the value of k. How do you solve this? Anybody can tell me? Please respond, any children. So what is the polynomial? First what we have to do, given is called what? P of x is equal to x square minus 5x plus k. Then what is given again? 2 zeros, alpha minus beta is equal to 1. This is the what he is asking. Okay. Now how do you find out? We should know alpha plus beta. You know alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Okay. Then alpha plus beta is equal to minus 5 by minus of minus 5 by 1. That is equal to 5. I know alpha plus beta is equal to 5. What is given? Alpha minus beta is equal to 1. Now if you add the both 1, 2 alpha is equal to 6. Then alpha is equal to 6 by 2. That is equal to 3. If alpha is equal to 3, then beta will be 2. So therefore alpha is equal to 3 and beta is equal to this is 1 mark question or 2 mark questions. So they don't ask the question on the find the sum of the zeros and find the product of the zeros. Not like that. So you will be getting the question like this: alpha, beta are the zeros. They are giving some relation. So now in the earlier problem, what is given? Alpha square plus beta square as given. Then we have to find out the k accordingly. So likely what you do, similarly you have to develop on you have to create your own problems like this, and you can find out the values. Understand? So this is one kind of problems you may come across in the examination. Okay. Now what I want to discuss with the another polynomial is the cubic polynomial. So in cubic polynomial, okay, in cubic polynomial, what is the general form of a cubic polynomial? P of x is equal to ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus b. Same here, if cubic polynomial is consisting or having three, three zeros, three. Now the sum of the zeros, alpha plus beta plus gamma. Alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to same. There is no confusion. Minus b by a, and alpha beta, beta gamma, and gamma alpha. So that will be c by a same as you see. Then product of the alpha beta gamma will be minus e by a. So this is the constant term. There we got alpha in minus c by a, c by a. But in a quadratic polynomial, this is the formula. So you will be getting one question or half mark question like this. So based on the formula, they are asking some different questions. So in this polynomial chapter is very important. You have to link the polynomial chapter with the quadratic equations also. So both chapters are very similar chapters. In these both chapters, you will be getting at least 20 marks. It is true. Whether you believe me or not, I will tell you. You will be getting 20 marks. Right? So in polynomials, you will be getting 1 mark question, 2 mark question, and 1 4 mark question also. Dividing the one polynomial with another polynomial. So that kind of concept. And one more thing, definitely you will be getting a graph. See 4 plus 20, 8 plus 10, 11 or plus 1 say MCQ, 11 of marks. In quadratic equations also, quadratic equations. Same question, 1 mark question, 2 mark question, and 4 mark question, and half mark questions. So you will be getting 6, 7.5. Almost all, how many marks? 19 to 20 marks we will be getting from these both chapters. While here we say zeros, in quadratic equation we say what? Roots. So now what I would like to tell you that graph, like everyone should now in this 10 days at least you should draw one graph for every day. While drawing a graph, what are the precautions you must take? So one thing, first basically going to the graph or Cartesian plane, what you do? Suppose if I find the draw the graph of x square minus 5x plus 6. This is the polynomial I have given. Draw the graph of the polynomial and represent the zero on the graph. This is the question. What is the question? Draw the graph of the polynomial and represent the zeros on the graph. Now, what is? There are two ways. You can find out the some will do like this. Only they will be taking 2. This is what x, p of x, or then x comma y. This is one way. Here you can take -4 to something -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on, like this. So this is one kind of, but for every calculation, you can do the calculation. Suppose P of -1, I want to do here. You have to do the calculation. Understand? Now, one more, some students will do like this also. In this, they will do the tabular form, integrated tabular form. That is, how many parts are there? 3 parts are there. They take, so one is x square, another one is -5x, another one is 6, then that is called y. P of x is y is equal to P of x y, the value, then x comma y. It will be the clear cut picture. It will be the clear cut picture of the values. Now you fill up the values. This is you will be awarding 1 mark. You will be awarding one mark for the this one. For this graph, directly you can say if 0, P of y will be 6, so 0 comma 6. If you do the calculation, for example, if I am taking 1, P of 1 is 1 square is equal to 1, and -5x minus 5 plus 6. Okay, 6. How many? Here you can have 6 plus 1, 7, 7 minus, that is equal to 2, that is equal to 1 comma 2. If you take 2, 4, 2, 1 square 4 minus 10, then 6. So this will be the 0. So this is 2 comma 0. So you will be getting 3 comma 0 also. You will be getting 3 comma 0. You can accordingly fill up. Then what you have to do, you have to plant the points on the Cartesian plane. That means on the graph. So for this graph, this is the 1 mark. You should have the evidence. So if you draw the only 2 tabular form, the examiner may not consider the your answer also. We have to draw this kind of table for this finding the points for the required points for the graph is very essential. This is the first step. Then while it is a graph, if you assume that it is a graph, so for this graph you take the middle center. So this is 0 comma 0. Then you have to x dash and y dash. So this is very, very important. Naming the axis is also very important. Then the second thing, scale. Scale is on x-axis. On x-axis. So 1 centimeter is equal to how many units? Almost all will take 1 unit only. On y-axis, 1 centimeter is equal, according to my values, I can take 1 unit. Now what I will do? Now 0, 0, 6. You can divide like this. So then, what roots are equal and real roots, real numbers. If delta greater than 0, what? They are not equal and real. Here delta less than 0, that means it is a -1. That means the roots are not real. Roots are not. So what kind of questions you may come across? You see now. Yes. Now I will write some questions on the based on these concepts. So now you can sometimes you in this chapter you will be getting a daily life situation problem, that is called a word problem. Word problem. So in a word problem, what you have to do? you have to convert the word problem into the quadratic equation. That is the first case. Then we will see. Now, if what I see, I will write a question. Now, write down. If 1 by 2 is a root, if 1 by 2 is a root, 1 by 2 is a root of the equation, an equation x square plus kx minus 5 by 4 is equal to 0. Then find out the value of k. So here, what you have to do? Simply you have to substitute the value 1 by 2 instead of x. That is the case. Then one more thing. If a question will be like this, you see, I am giving some model problems for you. So what is this? Root 3 x square minus 2 root 2 x minus 2 root 3 is equal to 0. Now it is if you see this question, you will be some root will be there. How can I do? Now in this method, for the factorization method, what you have to do? Root 3 into 2 root 3 minus 2 root 3. Root 3 will be 3. So 2 minus 2 into 3, that will be minus 6. So you have to how to write 2 root 2 6 can be written in the sum of the equivalent to the 6. Understand? What you do? Suppose x square minus 5x plus 6. If I do x square minus 5x plus 6, what do you do here? So is equal to 0. Same, x square 3 1 into 6, what 6? So now this will be equivalent to this one. This value of the coefficient of x. Now what I am doing here? 3x minus 2x plus 6. Now here what you have to do? So it should be 2 root x. So 2 root x means what you have to do? 2 root x. Then you think of then what it will be the value. So you have to factorize and solve the problem. Then you will be getting the answer. Okay. So these kind of questions you will be come across. And one more thing, find the value of k whose roots are real and equal. Now write down the question. One more question. Find the value of k, whose roots are equal and real. Then the equation is what is given, x square minus 3 2 into k plus 1 x plus k square is equal to 0. This is the equation. Now what is given? Roots are equal. That means now I told you roots are equal means what? If roots are equal, b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Then you have to ax square minus bx plus c. What is a? What is b? A is equal to 1. B is equal to what here? Minus 2. Tell me. Ax square plus bx plus c. You see, minus 2 into k plus 1. What is c? K square. Now what I want to find? B square minus 2 into k plus 1 whole square minus 4 into what is a here? 1. 4 into 1 into c. What is it? What k square is equal to 0. Now again it will be a quadratic equation. So you see minus 2, that is 4 into k plus 1 whole square 4k square is equal to 0. Then you will be getting a, you see 4 into k plus 1 whole square means k square. Tell me 2k plus 1 k square plus 2k plus 1. This is a plus b, a square plus 2ab plus b square minus 4k square is equal to 0. You see, you multiply again everything. 4k square plus 8k plus 8 minus 4k square is equal to 0. So it seems to be a simple problem, but there are again one another quadratic equation is here. Now what I want to tell you that 4k square will be cancelled. 8k plus 8 is equal to 0. That implies 8k is equal to minus 8. K is equal to minus. Okay. So these are the questions. You know, if you know, this is the what is the basic here. If the roots are equal, the determinant or the discriminant is b square minus 4 is equal to 0. So based on this, you will be getting this kind of problems. Understand? And one more thing. If the discriminant of the equation 6x square minus 7x plus 2 is equal to 0, and hence find the nature of the roots, find them under. So now listen, the same question. Same kind of question. What is the question is given here? See what is given: 6x square minus 7x plus 2. The determinant is 0. The determinant is 0. What he has given is equal to 0. Determinant is 0. That means if you know minus b plus r minus root delta by 2a. That is, if it is 0, minus b by 2a. Minus b by 2a will be the root. What will the minus be? Tell me. Minus of minus 7 by 2 into 6. That is equal to 7 by 12. These are all the two roots. So two roots will be equal. So these kind of questions you have to solve in this period. Okay. Now one more thing. If here also you will be getting the graph and one more word problem. One more question. Listen to me. A very interesting question. Does there exist a quadratic equation whose coefficients are all distinct irrational, but both the roots are rational? Why? So there is a chance. All the ax square plus bx plus c 0. Now what in this recent problem you see, the problem is I would like to quote again: root 3x square minus 2 root 3 minus 2 root 3 x 2 root 2x is equal to 0. So if these are irrational, all the what the coefficients are irrational, there is a chance to the alpha beta may be the rational. So this kind of reasoning questions you may come across in the examination. Understand? Now in your textbook there are little problems are there. If you solve the questions, it is not enough. You can solve the questions more than the textbook. So in word problems, it is very, very important. In your exercise, last exercise, the word problems are there. Word problems. In word problems, what you have to do, you have to write the given data in a proper way. You have to write the given data, then convert the given data into quadratic equation, then solving the quadratic equation, then getting the answer. So it is an application question. Definitely, what the application part, there is a chance to get a 4-mark question from this chapter, and quadratic equations or linear equation with 2 variables. Definitely a word problem comes, but a direct question may not come from the text. So please, you can the numbers will be changed and parallel problems may come from the these chapters. So if you prepare in such a way for these 2 chapters, you will be getting at least 20 marks from this chapter. So your job is over. First chapter 7.5 and second chapter 7.5. 15 plus 20, 35 marks is over. Sir, is it enough? No. If you want, what is our target? 10 by 10. So that what we have to do, we have to thoroughly prepare for each and every chapter. Now I will go for the linear equations with the two variables. So this chapter is also very important chapter. Definitely a 4-mark question from a graph or what do you know, a reasoning question definitely comes. Linear equations with two variables. The pair of linear equations. The pair of linear equations with two variables. I say LUT. So here a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. These are the linear equations, two variables whose exponential is 1. a2x b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. So this is the general format of the linear equations with the two variables, the pair of, this is the pair. So now what are the key concepts here? Solving the two equations by three methods. One is model method and another one is graphical method. Another one more method is substitution method. Understand? Suppose 2x plus 3y is equal. I will give one more question. If x plus y is equal to 13 and 2x plus 4y is equal to 32. This is one question. Here A1, A2, B1, B2, C1. Then to solve this question, we have to equalize some these coefficients are x coefficients or y coefficients, whatever it may be. So if I multiply with 2x plus 2y is equal to 36. And already this is 2x plus 4y is equal to what? Here 26. This is 32. Now listen. If I subtract 2y is equal to what? Tell me. 26. 6. Okay. Then y is equal to 3. This is one kind of method. So this is a direct method. So you can do. Or if I say x plus y is equal to 13, then x is equal to what? Y minus 13. So already what is given? 2x plus 4y is equal to 32. Then you substitute the value here, 2 into y minus 13. This is another method, 4y plus 32. So you will be getting in terms of y. This is one method. So this is not telling everything concept now. These are the different methods, but the nature of these pair of linear equations is very nature of pair of linear equations. Linear. So now listen to me. By observing the coefficients, x coefficients and y coefficients, then if I do a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Simply, you remember that these are all consistent. These are consistent. That means they intersect each other. They have a unique solution. They have a unique solution. Understand? So this is very important. If a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, you remember like a simple technique. They are consisting means they are intersecting each other. They will have the one solution. Okay, that is called consistent. Now one more thing. Same if a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, but c1 not equal to c1 by c2. Now these kind of pair will be, which represent the lines, both lines, they are parallel. They are parallel. Means infinitely many solutions. They are what they are called as inconsistent. They are called the nature is inconsistent. So when a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2, you remember that they are parallel. Okay. Now one more thing, another thing is there here. If a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, then they are consistent and they are, they overlap each other. Here you have infinitely many solutions. Here we don't have any solution. Understand? Here only one solution. Here many solutions. If there are inconsistent, there is no solution for these two, three kind of chart. So now the question: what kind of questions we will see? Now let us observe the problems. So if you are aware of these questions, and again one graph kind of graph question will become. How to solve the graph question I will tell you. Yes. Explain the nature of the following system of linear equations. It is a direct question. So 220x plus, see, by is equal to a, and 40x plus 2by is equal to 2a, where a comma b not equal to 0. So this is the question. Please identify a1 by a2, 20 by 40. Let b by 2b, 1 by 2, 1 by, so they are equal. 1 by 2 equal to 1 by 2. This is 1 by a is 1 by 2 again. Okay. So what does it mean? A1 by a2 is equal, b1 by b2 is equal, c1 by c2. Then what do you say about this? These are, consistent and, dependent each other, and infinitely we have many solutions like this. Okay, one more question based on these topics I will tell you. If for the following system of linear equations, determine the value of k, where given equations are infinitely many solutions. Please listen to me. K minus 3 into x plus, please note down the problem, 3y is equal to k. Again, kx plus ky is equal to 12. Now what you have to do? What he has given? They are having the infinitely many solutions. The following linear equations to determine the system of linear equation where there is infinitely many solutions. It is having the many solutions. Infinitely many solutions means, that means they are consistent and dependent each other. They are, a1 by a2 is equal, b1 by b2 is equal, c1 by c2. Now let us see, k minus 3 by k is equal to 3 by k is equal to, tell me, k by 12. Now if you take these two relations, what happens? 3 by k is equal to k by 12. If you do cross multiplication, then k square is equal to 36. So k is equal to under root of 36, and k is equal to plus or minus 6. Understand? So this is it is a simple question, but it is a, you do some intellectual thinking. You have to think with your mind, or think out of the box also somewhere. So direct question they don't ask, and again sometimes they will ask whether the following Sita said 2x minus 4y is equal to 8, and again 6x minus 12y minus 24 is equal to 0. Here they are seeming some different. You see, then you convert it to same thing. 2x minus 4y minus 8 is equal to 0. 6x minus 12y minus 24 is equal to 0. Sita said that there are infinitely many solutions. Do you agree with Sita or not? Then yes, I agree. Why? A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Hence, they are dependent and consistent. There are infinitely many solutions. You have to give quote the reason and write the answer. Suppose if I change like this, some 36 like will be there. So now the question changes. Sita said that they are consistent. No. Are they consistent? They are parallel lines. So A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but C1 by C2 is not equal. Hence, we have to answer like this. So nature of the pair of linear equations, you will be getting a reasoning question definitely, or one more question, or a reasoning question from this chapter. Very, very important. One more and two more questions will be based on these concepts. Now, solving the problems, solving the equations also. Now, to draw the graph for the linear equation, pair of linear equation with two variables. Now, see, I will discuss one more problem here. Now, see, for which value of k, will the pair of linear equations kx plus 3y is equal to k minus 3. And one more thing, 12x plus ky is equal to k have no solution. Have no solution. So this is the question. Now same again nature of the linear pair of linear equation. There is no solution means what? They are inconsistent. Okay. Now what is mean? A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but not equal to C1 by C2. Okay. Now this is the question. Now k by 12 is equal to 3 by k. Again same question. See, we will be getting k value. So now let us start with our iPad also. I am ready with another technical support. Sir, Srikanth sir. Srikanth sir.
Sir. Sir,
Yeah, I'm using no notepad now. Okay.
Sir.
Okay, wait, just wait for a minute, sir. Now this is the chapter about the pair of linear equations. So while solving the pair of linear equations, what we have to do here. So suppose these are the 2x plus 3y is equal to
12, and one more 6x plus 9y is equal some 36. So to solve this equations by graphical method, what we have to do? We have to uh, take a graph sheet. Then before the graph sheet, what is the calculation you have to do? You do here. Now you do here. You have to find out the how many points are needed to drive, a line. Every equation represents a line, so that we need 2 points. For this, you take, for example, for first one, I will take 3y. Control. Yeah. Okay. సార్ వాయిస్ వినబడుతుందా సార్?
వినిపిస్తుంది సార్, వినిపిస్తుంది.
Right. What is the equation now? You see 2x plus 3y is equal to backward. Then this column. Yeah. 2x plus 3y is equal to 12. Here, what kind of you take some precautions. Now 3y is equal. Now here 3y is equal 12 minus 2x. I need y. Y is equal 12 minus 2x by 3. What here you have to see that your point should be a whole number, almost what 0.5, at least whole number you should be there. Now you think if x is equal, I take 2. 8 x is equal, I take 2, 12 minus 4 by 3. So that means x is equal to 3, 12 minus 6 by 3. Then it is equal to 6 by 3. It is equal to 2. So this is very important. You have to get, then x is equal to 3. Then what is my point? 1.3 comma 2. So you have to find, say another point. So your point should be like these whole numbers only. If you take 0.3 and 0.333, you won't get a clear cut, correct graph. Understand? So for the by drawing the graph, you have to write the equation. Then you have to write the equation. Okay. The equation, you have to write the equation. Under the equation, you write the table. Then after another equation under the table, then you take the graph sheet, and same thing. What I follow, I'm not. It's not getting clear. Bold button.
11. GP, a nth term or Tn is equal. In the first term is 1350. Determine the sixth term. So in GP, uh, the Tn nth term is a r to the power of n minus 1. Do remember this one. What has given the first term of GP? A is given, first term means A is 50. Then fourth term, then what? Fourth term is T3. T3 is equal what? T3 means A R cube. That is 4 minus 1 R cube is equal to what is given? 1350. 1350. Okay. Now I would like to now you can substitute the value A here. A means, that means 50 into R cube is equal to 1350. Okay. Now what we do? I need only R cube. I need R cube. R cube is equal 1350 by 50. 0, 0 will be cancelled. 5 ones are, 5 twos are, 5 sevens are. R cube is equal 27. You are not supposed to worry. They will give the cubic number only. So then R will be 1. R is equal to 3. Now what he has asked? Find the sixth term. Sixth term means A, T6 is equal A R to the power of 6 minus 1. That means A R to the power of 5. Then what you do? That means that is equal, you see now, A. What is the A now? 50. 50 into R. R how many? 3. 3 to the power of 5. You see, calculation simple. 27 into 27 into 3. So then you will be getting the value. So please be keen. You should have some more simple formula. This is the formula. What is the formula? A R to the power of n minus, where what you are running around this formula. So these kind of questions you may come across in the suppose one more verbal problem is there. You see, you listen to me, and if it is possible, you can note down. Roja saves 32 rupees during the first month, 36 rupees in the second month, and 40 rupees in the third month. What Roja savings you see? You see the savings of Roja. Savings are like this. What are the savings? 32, 36, and 40. So this is the situation as given in the third month. If she continues in the same manner, how many months will she save? In how many months will she save rupees? He is asking 2000, and so on. 2000. So you should write the given. I'm roughly telling you that you write the given. Then it will be the whether it is the GPR. Tell me, it is AP. So the difference, the common difference is 4. So A is equal to 32. Common difference D is equal to what? 4. Then Tn is equal to 2000. Then our formula in AP, Tn is equal or An is equal or Tn or An, whatever it may be. So A plus n minus 1 into T, n minus 1 into T. Now you should substitute the values here. T, I don't know that n 2000 is equal. 2000 is equal, you know, A 32 plus, I don't know n minus 1. I know D only 4. Now solve it, you know, you 2000 is equal 32 plus 4n minus 4. Now, you know, 2000 minus 32 plus 4 is equal to 4n. Then you solve, okay? 2000, that will be the 2028 is equal to what? 4n. Then n is equal 2028 by 4. See, with which term? 4 5s are 4 7s are. 57th term will be the how many months she needs? She needs 57 months to save such amount. Understand? So this is the way to you have to find out the problems. And one more thing, the sum of the first 7 terms of AB. Listen to me. One more wonderful problem.